Hi, in this video for the Xoro 9000 Plus combo receiver, we want to talk a little bit about the pause, rewind and record live TV features on this particular combo receiver, okay? So the first thing to deal with is the pause functionality, okay? So just say I'm watching TV, someone comes to the door, rings the phone, something like this. All you have to do is press the pause button on your remote control. There you go. So basically this is all predicated on the fact that you have an external hard drive or something like this connected into your box. You can use memory sticks, but we don't recommend it for three reasons. One, there are variations in speeds on them which can greatly affect their functionality. Two, they tend to be an awful lot smaller. And three, when you have a box that's continuously recording, which the Xoro 9000 Plus is, it greatly reduced the lifespan of a memory stick because they have a life cycle basically of how many writes and reads they can do. So you're far better off, as in general with any PVR ready receiver, is to use an external hard drive, okay? So I've it paused there for a little bit, and if I want to just resume playback, all I have to do is press play so I can continue on from where I paused. If I want to, I can fast forward through a little bit. I can rewind, things like that. If I want to go back to live TV, then all I have to do is simply hit the stop button and we're back to live TV, okay? So the next thing then is we're going to talk a little bit about the rewind functionality on this. Now, the rewind functionality only works insofar as it'll only work on what you're after watching, okay? So you can't go to a channel you haven't been watching and hit the rewind button because it hasn't been recording it, obviously, because, you know, it's you've been watching something else. So, and this would be the same with single tuner boxes in general anyway. So basically what you can do though, if you were watching something for a while and just say you had to duck out, you went in to make a cup of tea and you forgot to pause it or something like this, when you came back in, you can just simply hit the rewind button. And you can see there, I've had that program on now for over 6 minutes there, and I'm just rewinding back through it to the point that I want to see. Maybe something interesting happened there and I want to hear all about it, you know. So when you get back as far as you want, all you have to do is simply hit the play button and you can resume playback from that point. If you want to exit out of that then and go back to live TV, all you have to do simply is just press the stop button and then you're back to live TV again, okay? So that's basically the rewind functionality on the box. The next thing to deal with is recording live TV. So basically, excuse me, the way to think of it is, and what some people write on websites when they're selling combo receivers, and in a way it's true, but in another way it's definitely not true, and I'll explain what I mean by this. Is what people say is you can record one and watch another, right? And that is true. You can watch an Irish channel and you can record an English channel, or you can watch a UK channel and record an Irish channel. So that's what they mean by record one, watch another. But it's definitely not the case as in subscription TV where you can just record one and watch any other channel. It's based on, the channels are separated into Irish and UK. So you can record one and watch another from that point of view. But it's not a free-for-all. So don't ever buy a combo box on the, thinking that this is going to be the case, okay? So it is a compromise, but the vast number of units we've sold and other retailers that we know of in the industry over the last year and a half seems to indicate that people aren't that bothered. As long as they can get rid of their TV subscription, they're willing to live with some compromises. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to hit record here and do a live recording of this program here now, okay? And just show you what I mean by my previous statements about record one, watch another. So I'm recording a UK channel now. So what you can see is when you're recording a UK channel, your channel list is greatly diminished. Okay, sorry, I'll just go back up one. I only have three other UK channels available to me. I have ITV4, ITV1 London and CITV. And the reason this is, you can only, if you're recording a UK channel, you can watch another UK channel, but only if it's broadcasting on the same transponder frequency, okay? And these other channels are. So I can now switch to ITV4 there and I can watch that, okay? So it's limited, but it has some use, okay? But if I'm recording the English one, what is good is I have all the Irish ones available to me. Okay, so I'm just going to flick over to one of them. So that's handy enough from that point of view. And the opposite would be true. But there is a point to note about the Irish channels here now, and I'll just pull it up in my channel list. At the moment, if you're recording an Irish channel on a combo receiver, okay, you will have the other 8 Irish channels available to you to watch, okay? Now I'm speaking in August 2012. In the future, the Xoro team are going to turn on these extra things called multiplexes. When these get turned on, one of the things it's going to do is that it's going to allow a greater range of HD channels, maybe extra channels itself, things like this. But the drawback of it is that it's going to basically mean that if you're recording an Irish channel, you will not have access to the 8 other Irish or the 7 other Irish channels, okay? You may have access to 2 or 3 of them. It just depends how to split them up among the multiplexes, and no one knows how they're going to do that at the moment, or when they're even going to do it. So it could be sometime in the future by the time this all kicks in, but it's just to be aware of this. So that's basically it. So I've just switched over there now and I'm watching an Irish channel, and I'm just going to hit the stop button now. And I'm going to stop recording ITV2. So that's it. Basically, just a little bit about pause, rewind and live TV recording features on the Xoro 9000 Plus combo receiver.